We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Second down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Devin Tompkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane You have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That is catch number 60 for the season. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with the rookie. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A good spot here, second and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down. A run here with Miller. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a second and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now, faking the give. To the left side, and Adams has it.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run with Miller. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes Tompkins on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Moore going in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Miller. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to...
And he's into the end zone. Kendre Miller, touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants able to add on. It is now 27-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5.
Sky Moore on the return.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Moore going in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Giants 27, Chiefs nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. Second down and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That is hot down the field. It's worthy. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he will score. Sky Moore. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the tap. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now, Gano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Hey, dribble it.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Miller. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Yellow, yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete to Baker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Play action here. Mahomes working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. He'll start the drive with Miller. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
On the return, it's Moore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Giants has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
43! Yellow!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Yellow. Listen.
Mahomes back. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Yellow. Listen.
Here's Mahomes. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. Listen.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Easy. Listen.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And the defense quick to surround him there as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.